Hello, my wonderful English learners. Welcome back to our channel. Before we start today's important lesson, I want to say something from my heart. I upload new videos to our channel every day for you to learn and grow. Don't forget to support me so I can continue doing this. You can help me see our channel in front of more people by subscribing, becoming a member, liking, and commenting on each of my videos. Please don't forget to do these. Thank you for being here. Your support means everything. Now, let's begin a lesson that might change not just your English, but also your life. I want to ask you a very personal question, and I want you to really think about your answer. When you look back at the last year of your life, do you feel proud of how you spent your time? Or do you sometimes feel like time is passing quickly, but you're not really moving forward? Maybe you feel like you're busy every day, but at the end of the week, you think, what did I actually accomplish? If you've ever felt this way, today's lesson is for you. We're going to learn English vocabulary for talking about purpose, goals, time management, and living a meaningful life. But this isn't just a language lesson. These are conversations you'll have with yourself, with friends, with colleagues about what really matters. Teaching note: these topics come up in deep conversations, job interviews, and personal reflections. Today, we'll explore vocabulary for finding and expressing your purpose, talking about time and priorities, discussing personal growth and challenges, describing meaningful relationships, and taking action on your goals. We'll learn phrases that help you express deep ideas clearly in English, while also thinking about important life questions. If you liked this lesson, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can keep improving your English with us. Are you ready to learn English vocabulary that truly matters? Let's begin. Let's start with one of the most important concepts: purpose. Key vocabulary: purpose and meaning. Purpose, the reason you do something, your why. Fulfillment, a deep feeling of satisfaction from doing something meaningful. Direction, knowing where you're going in life. Existence, simply being alive. Living, being alive with meaning and purpose. Teaching note: there's a big difference between existing, just being alive, and living, having purpose and meaning. Understanding the difference: existence is waking up, going to work, eating, sleeping, repeat. Living is doing things that matter to you, growing, connecting, creating meaning. Phrases about purpose: I'm searching for my purpose. I want to find meaning in my life. I need a clear direction. I feel fulfilled when My purpose is to... The compass metaphor. Purpose is like a compass. It shows you which direction to go. Without it, you might be moving, but you don't know if you're going anywhere meaningful. Example: I was working 60 hours a week making money, but I felt empty inside. I realized I had no purpose beyond earning a paycheck. Key vocabulary: direction and goals. Compass, a tool that shows direction, metaphor for purpose. Empty, feeling like something is missing inside. Meaningful, having significance or importance. Directionless, without a clear goal or path. Aimless, wandering without purpose. Teaching note. Aimless literally means without aim, like shooting an arrow without a target. How to talk about finding purpose. Questions people ask. What is my purpose in life? What gives my life meaning? What do I want to be remembered for? What makes me feel fulfilled? Answers you might give. My purpose is to help others learn. I find meaning in creative work. I feel fulfilled when I spend time with family. My direction is becoming clearer. Common mistake. Don't think purpose must be something huge, like save the world. Purpose can be simple. My purpose is to be a good parent. I find meaning in teaching one student at a time. I feel fulfilled helping my elderly neighbor. Important phrases. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. I'm living with intention now. I found my direction. I know what matters to me. This gives my life meaning. Practice. Complete this sentence. I feel most fulfilled when I... Now let's talk about something we all struggle with: managing our time wisely. Key vocabulary: time as resource. Fleeting equals lasting only a short time. Irreplaceable, cannot be replaced or gotten back. Finite, having a limit, not infinite. Precious, extremely valuable. Waste, to use carelessly or pointlessly. Teaching note. Time is the only resource you can never get back. You can earn more money, but you can't earn more time. The core truth about time. Time is fleeting. Once it passes, you can never get it back. Unlike money, which you can lose and earn again, time lost is lost forever. Phrases about time. Time is my most valuable resource. I can't get that time back. Time is passing quickly. I need to use my time wisely. Every hour counts. Procrastination vocabulary. Key vocabulary: delay and avoidance. Procrastination equals delaying important tasks. Put off equals delay or postpone. Tomorrow syndrome equals always saying I'll start tomorrow. Delay equals make something happen later. Postpone equals move to a future time. Teaching note. Procrastination comes from Latin pro plus cross equals tomorrow. Literally putting forward to tomorrow. Common procrastination phrases: negative. I'll start tomorrow. I'll do it when I have more time. I'm too busy right now. Maybe next week. I'm not ready yet. Example: I kept saying, I'll start exercising tomorrow. Months passed. Then a year passed. I finally realized tomorrow never comes. Better alternatives. Positive action. I'll start today, even with just 5 minutes. I'll do it now while I'm thinking about it. I'll make time for what matters. I'm ready enough to begin. Small progress is still progress. Distraction vocabulary. Key vocabulary: things that steal time. Distraction is something that takes your attention away. Leak is a slow loss over time. Metaphor. Scroll is to look through content without purpose. Mindless is without thinking or awareness. Time sink is something that consumes large amounts of time. Teaching note: time sink is like a drain. Time just disappears into it. The leaking tank metaphor. Distractions are like a water tank with small leaks. Each leak seems small, but by morning, the tank is empty. Modern distractions. I opened my phone to check the weather and ended up scrolling for 30 minutes. I planned to watch one video, but 3 hours passed. I meant to send a quick email, but got lost in social media. Phrases about distractions. I got distracted by my phone. Social media is stealing my time. I waste too much time on... These distractions are adding up. I need to protect my time better. If you liked this lesson, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can keep improving your English with us. Now let's talk about solutions, living with intention, and committing to growth. Living with intention. Key vocabulary: purposeful living. Intention equals a clear plan or aim for what you want to do. Intentional equals done on purpose, with thought. Deliberate equals carefully thought out. Mindful equals paying full attention. Purposeful equals having a clear purpose. Teaching note: intentional means you made a conscious choice, not just letting life happen to you. The GPS metaphor. Intention is like a GPS for life. Without it, you drive in circles, wasting fuel. With it, even if you take a longer road, you're still moving toward the right place. Phrases for intentional living. I'm living with intention now. I make deliberate choices. I'm mindful of how I spend my time. I'm intentional about my relationships. I choose my priorities carefully. Practical examples. Before, I watched TV every night because there's nothing else to do. After. I intentionally spend evenings reading because it helps me grow. Before, I just go with the flow and see what happens. After, I set clear intentions for my week. Common mistake. Don't confuse living with intention with being perfect. Intention is about direction, not perfection. Better, I'm intentional about my time, but I'm also flexible when things don't go as planned. Continuous growth. Key vocabulary. Personal development. Growth equals positive change and improvement. Stagnant equals not moving or developing. Stale equals old and uninteresting, lacking freshness. Evolve equals to develop gradually. Progress equals forward movement toward a goal. Teaching note. Stagnant is like standing water that doesn't flow. It becomes smelly and unhealthy. The standing water metaphor. A life without growth is like standing water. It just sits there and slowly gets stale. Phrases about growth. I'm committed to continuous growth. I'm always learning something new. I feel stagnant when I stop learning. Personal growth is my priority. I'm evolving into a better version of myself. Small steps to growth. I read 1 page before bed every night. I practice English for 10 minutes daily. I learn 1 new word each day. I try 1 new thing each month. Example. When I stopped reading books, I felt stuck, like I was living the same week over and over. When I started reading again, even just 2 pages a night, I felt alive again. Phrases for describing stagnation. Negative. I feel stuck in a rut. I'm not growing anymore. My life feels repetitive. I'm in the same place I was last year. Phrases for describing growth. Positive. I'm making progress every day. I feel myself evolving. I'm becoming the person I want to be. Growth is uncomfortable, but necessary. Let's talk about 3 final important topics: relationships, challenges, and taking action. The value of relationships. Key vocabulary. Connections. Connection equals a feeling of being close to someone. Relationship equals how you relate to another person. Investment equals time and energy you put into something. Material equals physical objects and possessions. Treasure equals something extremely valuable. Teaching note. We can invest time in people, meaning we put our valuable time into building relationships. The key insight: material things bring temporary happiness. Relationships bring lasting fulfillment. Comparison phrases: I bought an expensive gadget, and the excitement faded in a week. But memories of laughing with friends last forever. Things lose their value. Relationships gain value over time. I can replace a phone. I can't replace a friendship. Phrases about relationships: I'm investing in meaningful relationships. People matter more than possessions. Love and connection are treasures you can't buy. Relationships are mirrors that reflect who we are. True wealth is measured in connections, not possessions. Embracing challenges. Key vocabulary: difficulties and growth. Challenge equals a difficult situation that tests you. Struggle equals to work hard against difficulties. Embrace equals to accept willingly. Obstacle equals something that blocks your path. Resilience equals ability to recover from difficulties. Teaching note: embrace literally means to hug. So embrace challenges means to welcome them like a friend. The key reframe: challenges are not walls to stop us, they're weights to build our muscles. Phrases about challenges: I embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Struggles make me stronger. Difficulties build resilience. Every challenge is a teacher. Without conflict, life would be boring. Example: I failed my driving test the first time. I was devastated. But when I finally passed, the victory felt so sweet because I had struggled for it. Avoiding someday and taking action. Key vocabulary: action versus waiting. Someday means an unspecified future time. Often means never. Momentum is energy that keeps something moving. Action is doing something, not just thinking. Delay is to put off to a later time. Now is the present moment. Teaching note: someday is called the most dangerous word because it lets us avoid taking action. The truth about someday: someday often means never. Dangerous phrases: avoid these. Someday I'll start learning guitar. When I have more time, I'll start exercising. I'll do it when everything is perfect. I'm waiting for the right moment. Powerful alternatives: I'll start today, even if imperfectly. I'll take one small step right now. The right moment is now. I don't need to climb the whole mountain. Just take one step. Phrases for action: I'm starting today, not someday. Small actions create momentum. I'm done waiting for perfect conditions. Action beats perfection. My first step is more important than my last. Today, we've learned vocabulary, not just for speaking English, but for speaking about what matters most in life. Quick review of key concepts. Purpose, your compass in life. Time, your most precious, irreplaceable resource. Procrastination, the thief that steals your life. Intention, living with deliberate choices. Growth, never becoming stagnant water. Relationships, true treasures that last. Challenges, weights that build your strength. Action, starting now, not someday. Important vocabulary to remember. Fulfillment, purpose, direction. Fleeting, precious, irreplaceable. Procrastination, distraction, intention. Stagnant, growth, evolve. Embrace, challenge, momentum. Someday, action, now. Your reflection challenge. Answer these questions for yourself, in English if you can. What gives my life meaning and purpose? Where am I wasting time that I could invest better? What have I been saying someday about that I could start today? Who are the people I need to invest more time in? What small action can I take right now? Write your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what this lesson made you think about. Remember, you're not just learning English. You're learning to express your deepest values and goals. These conversations will help you connect with others on a meaningful level. Thank you for spending these 30 minutes with me. Time is precious, and you chose to spend it learning and growing. That choice itself shows you're not wasting your life. You're investing in yourself. Now go take one small action towards something that matters to you. Your future self will thank you. Until next time, live with purpose, invest your time wisely, and remember, someday is today. Hello, my wonderful English learners. Welcome back to our channel. Before we start today's lesson, I want to say something important. I upload new videos to our channel every day for you to learn and grow. Don't forget to support me so I can continue doing this. You can help me see our channel in front of more people by subscribing, becoming a member, liking, and commenting on each of my videos. Please don't forget to do these. Thank you so much for your support. Now, let's begin today's amazing lesson. Let me ask you a question. What are you going to do tomorrow? What will you do next year? Where are you traveling next month? Did you notice I used 3 different ways to talk about the future? That's because English has multiple future tenses, and today we're going to master all of them. Many learners get confused about when to use will versus going to, or how to talk about plans that are already arranged. By the end of this 30-minute lesson, you'll know exactly which future form to use in every situation. Teaching note: confidence with future tenses allows learners to talk about plans, dreams, and goals naturally. Today we'll cover 4 essential future forms. Will, for decisions, promises, and predictions. Going to, for plans and intentions. Present continuous, for arrangements already made. Future perfect for actions completed by a specific time. We'll learn when to use each one, practice with real-life examples, and I'll teach you the shadowing technique to make these forms automatic. If you liked this lesson, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can keep improving your English with us. Are you ready to speak about your future naturally? Let's dive in. Let's start with the two most common ways to talk about the future, will and going to. Many learners use them randomly, but they actually have different meanings. Will, spontaneous decisions, promises, and predictions. Key vocabulary. Spontaneous means sudden, not planned in advance. Decision, a choice you make. Promise, a commitment to do something. Prediction, what you think will happen. Instant, meaning happening immediately. Teaching note, will often happens at the moment of speaking. It's a quick decision. When to use will. 1. Spontaneous decisions made right now. I'm hungry. I'll make a sandwich. Decision made at this moment. The phone is ringing. I'll answer it. It's cold in here. I'll close the window. 2. Promises. I will help you with your homework. I promise. Don't worry. I will be there on time. I will never forget you. 3. Predictions. What you think will happen. I think it will rain tomorrow. Life will be beautiful. This movie will be good. Structure. Subject plus will plus base verb. I will travel. She will study. They will arrive. Common mistake. Don't say, I will to go. Say, I will go. Practice phrases with will. I will call you later. I think I will become a teacher. Don't worry, I will help you. It will be okay. I will always remember this day. Going to. Planned intentions and evidence-based predictions. Key vocabulary for going to. Intention. Something you plan to do. Evidence. Signs or proof. Prepared. Ready and planned. About to. Very soon. Almost happening. Definite. Certain. Clear. Teaching note. Going to shows you've already thought about this plan before speaking. When to use going to. 1. Plans and intentions, already decided before speaking. I'm going to start a business next year. You've been planning this. I'm going to buy a guitar next month. You've already decided. We're going to visit Japan this summer. The plan exists. 2. Predictions with evidence. You can see signs. Look at those dark clouds. It's going to rain. You see evidence. Be careful, you're going to fall. You see it happening. She's going to have a baby. You can see she's pregnant. Structure. Subject plus am, is, are plus going to plus a base verb. I am going to travel. She is going to study. They are going to arrive. Common mistake: don't say, I going to go. Say, I am going to go, or I'm going to go. Practice phrases with going to. I'm going to learn Spanish next year. We're going to move to a new house. Look, that glass is going to break. I'm going to cook dinner tonight. What are you going to do this weekend? The key difference: will, spontaneous decision, made now. I'm thirsty. I'll drink some water. Deciding at this moment. Going to, pre-planned intention, decided before. I'm going to drink more water every day. General plan. Comparison practice. Situation 1. Someone offers you cake. Spontaneous. Yes, I'll have some. Deciding now. Planned. No thanks. I'm going to eat healthier. Prior plan. Situation 2. Talking about exercise. Prediction. I think exercise will make me feel better. Intention. I'm going to exercise 4 times this week. Now, let's learn 2 more future forms that make your English sound more natural and sophisticated. Present continuous for future. Arrangements already made. This might surprise you. We use present continuous, am, is, are, plus verb ing, to talk about the future when we have definite arrangements. Key vocabulary. Arrangement equals a planned meeting or event. Confirmed equals definitely happening, not just an idea. Scheduled equals planned for a specific time. Organized equals arranged and prepared. Fixed equals set and unlikely to change. Teaching note. This shows something is more than a plan. It's actually organized. When to use present continuous for future. For arrangements with specific times or places. I'm meeting my friend tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'm traveling to Japan next summer. We're having dinner with them on Friday. She's starting her new job this Monday. Structure. Subject plus am, is, are plus verb ing plus time expression. I am leading. She is traveling. They are starting. How it's different from going to. Going to equals general intention. I'm going to meet new people. Equals general plan, no specific time. Present continuous equals specific arrangement. I'm meeting Trom tomorrow at 5 p.m. Equals scheduled, organized. Practice phrases with present continuous for future. I'm flying to London next week. We're having a party on Saturday. She's getting married in June. I'm starting yoga classes this Monday. What are you doing tonight? Common mistake. Don't use present continuous for general predictions. Wrong. I think it's raining tomorrow. Right. I think it will rain tomorrow. If you liked this lesson, Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can keep improving your English with us. Future perfect. Completed actions by a specific future time. This is the most advanced future tense, but don't worry, it's actually quite logical. Key vocabulary. Completed means finished. By a time means before or at that time. Achievement means something successfully done. Milestone is an important point in progress. Accomplish means to complete successfully. Teaching note. Future perfect shows you're looking back from a future point at something completed. When to use future perfect? To talk about actions that will be finished by a certain future time. By 2030, I will have visited 30 countries. At the 2030 point, this will be complete. By the end of this year, I will have read 12 books. Completed by December 31st. By next summer, I will have finished my first draft. Done by summer. Structure. Subject plus will have plus past participle plus by time. I will have traveled. She will have learned. They will have finished. Time expressions commonly used. By next year, by 2030, by the time I'm 40, by the end of the month, by next summer. Why it's useful? It helps you talk about achievements and goals with specific timelines. By 2035, I will have taught 1 million students. By the time I retire, I will have worked for 40 years. By next month, I will have saved $1,000. Practice phrases with future perfect. By tomorrow, I will have finished this project. By 2025, I will have learned 3 languages. By next year, I will have run a half marathon. By the end of this course, you will have learned all the tenses. By the time you're 30, you will have achieved so much. Common mistake. Don't forget have. Wrong. By 2030, I will visited many countries. Right. By 2030, I will have visited many countries. Now let's practice using all 4 future forms naturally by talking about different life areas. I'll give you examples, and I want you to repeat after me. This is called shadowing. What is shadowing? Shadowing means repeating what I say immediately after me. This technique helps your brain think in English, trains your mouth to move naturally, makes grammar patterns automatic, improves pronunciation and rhythm. Teaching note: shadowing is one of the most effective techniques for developing natural fluency. Let's practice. Repeat after me. Work and career. Next year, I will start my own business. I'm going to create online courses. I'm launching a new platform next month. By the end of next year, I will have created over 200 lessons. Travel. I think I will love traveling. I'm going to visit Japan next summer. I'm flying to Tokyo in July. By the end of the decade, I will have visited 30 countries. Health and fitness. I will exercise more regularly. I'm going to join a gym next month. I'm starting yoga classes on Monday. By next year, I will have run my first half marathon. Hobbies and learning. I will learn something new. I'm going to buy a guitar and learn to play. I'm taking cooking classes next semester. By the end of this year, I will have read 12 books. Big dreams. I will achieve my goals. I'm going to write a book about my journey. I'm speaking at a conference next spring. By 2035, I will have helped millions of people learn English. Quick decision-making chart. Use will when making instant decisions. I'll help you. Making promises. I will call you tomorrow. Making predictions. It will be sunny. Use going to when you have pre-planned intentions. I'm going to learn Spanish. You see evidence. Look, it's going to rain. Use present continuous when you have confirmed arrangements. I'm meeting Sarah at 5 p.m. Plans have specific times or dates. We're traveling next Monday. Use future perfect when talking about completion by a future time. By 2030, I will have achieved this. Setting milestone goals. By next year, I will have saved $5,000. Common conversation examples. Question: what are your plans for this weekend? Answer: I'm meeting friends on Saturday. Arrangement: and I think I'll stay home on Sunday. Spontaneous idea. Question: what do you want to achieve? Answer: I'm going to learn English fluently. Intention: and by next year, I will have passed the exam. Completion goal. Question: will you come to the party? Answer: yes, I'll be there. Promise. Or, I'm coming at 8 p.m. Confirmed. Or, I'm going to bring a cake. Planned contribution. Congratulations! You've just learned all 4 major ways to talk about the future in English. Let's do a quick review. Will equals instant decisions, promises, predictions. Going to equals pre-planned intentions, evidence-based predictions. Present continuous equals confirmed arrangements with times. Future perfect equals completed actions by a future time. Your homework challenge. Write down your own future plans using all 4 forms. 1 sentence with will, 1 sentence with going to, 1 sentence with present continuous for future, 1 sentence with future perfect. Post them in the comments. I'll read them and give you feedback. Remember, the future isn't just something that happens to you, it's something you create. Every plan, every dream, every goal starts with words. Now you have the grammar tools to express your future naturally and confidently. Practice tips. Listen to this lesson again and shadow. Repeat everything I said. Record yourself making future plans. Practice one form each day this week. Don't worry about perfection. Focus on communication. What's one thing you're going to do this week? What will you have achieved by the end of this year? Tell me in the comments. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep practicing, keep dreaming about your future, and keep expressing those dreams in English. Your future self will thank you. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, your future is bright, and now you can talk about it fluently.
Hello, my dedicated English learners. Welcome back to our channel. I want to ask you a question, and please answer honestly in your mind. Can you understand English when you listen to it or read it, but when it's time to speak, the words just don't come out? Maybe you know exactly what you want to say in your head, but your mouth won't cooperate. Maybe you freeze, or you speak very slowly, or you just stay quiet. This is one of the most common problems English learners face, and today we're going to solve it together. The reason you can understand but not speak isn't because you're bad at English. It's because understanding and speaking are two completely different skills. You've been training one skill, but not the other. Think about it like swimming. You can watch swimming videos, read books about swimming, and understand all the techniques. But if you never actually get in the water, you won't be able to swim. Speaking English is the same. You need to actually practice using your voice. If you liked this lesson, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can keep improving your English with us. Today, I'm going to teach you 6 practical techniques you can use every single day to build your speaking fluency. These aren't complicated theories. They're simple methods that actually work. By the end of this lesson, you'll have a complete practice plan that doesn't require a speaking partner, expensive classes, or perfect grammar. You just need your voice and the willingness to practice. Ready to finally start speaking? Let's begin. Let's start by understanding why there's a gap between your listening ability and your speaking ability. Key vocabulary, the problem. Passive skill equals receiving and understanding language, listening, reading. Active skill equals producing language yourself, speaking, writing. Fluency is speaking smoothly and naturally. Gap is a difference or space between two things. Hesitation is pausing because you're unsure. What your brain does when listening. Receives words, understands meaning. You can take your time processing. What your brain does when speaking. Thinks of ideas, finds vocabulary, organizes sentences, produces pronunciation, does all of this quickly and simultaneously. Speaking is much more complex. No wonder it feels harder. The real problem. Most learners spend 90% of their time on passive activities, listening, reading, grammar books, and only 10% on active speaking practice. Mindset shift number 1. Mistakes are essential. Many learners think, I need perfect grammar before I can speak. This is backwards. The truth is, I need to speak to improve my grammar. Key vocabulary, mistakes and learning. Mistake is an error or wrong answer. Perfect, without any errors. Polish, to improve and make smoother. Communication, successfully sharing your message. Priority, what's most important. The key philosophy: fluent with mistakes is better than silent with grammar. Example: yesterday I go to the park. Is this grammatically perfect? No. Is it understandable? Completely. Communication successful. Phrases for healthy learning. I prioritize communication over perfection. Making mistakes means I'm trying. I speak first, polish later. My goal is to be understood, not perfect. Mistakes are proof of practice. Common mistake: waiting to feel ready to speak. You'll never feel completely ready. You become ready by speaking. Mindset shift number 2. Learn chunks, not individual words. Most learners learn words one at a time: busy, tired, happy. But native speakers don't talk word by word. They use chunks, common phrases that go together. Key vocabulary, chunk learning. Chunk is a group of words commonly used together. Phrase is a group of words that express an idea. Automatically, without thinking. Natural sounding, like a native speaker. Ready-made, already prepared, ready to use. Instead of learning the word busy, learn these chunks. I'm a bit busy right now. I've got a lot on my plate. Let's talk later. I'm swamped today. Phrases about chunk learning. I learn phrases, not just words. I practice complete expressions. I notice common chunks in movies and podcasts. I collect useful phrases. I speak in natural chunks. Your first homework: start a notebook of chunks. When you hear a useful phrase in a video or podcast, write down the complete phrase and practice saying it out loud 5 times. Now let's learn 2 techniques you can use today, right after this lesson, without needing a speaking partner. Technique number 1, self-talk practice. This might sound strange, but talking to yourself in English is one of the most effective practice methods. Key vocabulary: self-talk. Self-talk equals talking to yourself out loud. Narrate equals to describe what's happening. Pressure-free equals without stress or worry. Experiment equals to try different things. Judgment equals criticism or evaluation from others. Benefits of self-talk: you can practice anytime, anywhere. 0 pressure, no one is listening. You can make mistakes freely. Your brain learns to find words faster. You stop translating from your native language. What to talk about: 1. Describe your actions. I'm making coffee now. I'm pouring water into the kettle. Now I'm opening the fridge. Talk about your day. Today I feel a bit tired. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. I need to finish this report. Ask and answer your own questions. What should I have for dinner? Maybe pasta? Where did I put my keys? Oh, they're on the table. Role play conversations. Practice both sides of a dialogue. You, hi, I'd like a coffee, please. Barista, you, what size would you like? You, medium, please. Phrases for self-talk practice. I practice speaking while cooking. I narrate my activities in English. I talk to myself while walking. I describe what I see around me. I rehearse conversations in my mind out loud. If you liked this lesson, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can keep improving your English with us. Technique number 2. Use AI for conversation practice. AI chatbots are like having a patient conversation partner available 24/7. Recommended tools: ChatGPT, Pi, a personal AI assistant, Microsoft Copilot, Claude, that's me. Key vocabulary for AI practice. Chatbot is an AI program you can talk with. Available is ready to use. Non-judgmental, doesn't criticize you. Customize is to adjust to your needs. Scenario is a situation or scene. How to practice with AI. Step 1. Start simply. Hi, I'm learning English. Can we have a conversation? Step 2. Propose a scenario. Can we practice ordering food in a restaurant? Let's have a conversation about movies. Can we talk about daily routines? Step 3. Have the conversation. Type or speak naturally. The AI will respond and keep the conversation going. Step 4. Ask for help. Can you correct my English? Please explain this word. Can you speak more simply? Phrases for AI practice. I practice conversations with AI daily. I use chatbots to build confidence. I ask AI to role-play different scenarios. I request corrections after speaking. I practice without fear of judgment. Important tip. After practicing with AI, try the same conversation topic with a real person. AI gives you safe practice. Real people give you authentic experience. You need both. Now let's learn 2 powerful techniques that will rapidly improve your fluency. Technique number 3, the 4-3-2 method. This technique forces your brain to speak faster and more fluently about the same topic. How it works. Round 1. For 4 minutes, choose a topic and speak about it for 4 minutes. Don't worry about speed, just include details. Round 2, 3 minutes. Speak about the exact same topic again, but in only 3 minutes. You'll need to speak faster and organize better. Round 3, 2 minutes. One final time, speak about the same topic in just 2 minutes. By now, your words come much more easily. Key vocabulary, the 4-3-2 method. Repetition equals doing something again. Automatic equals happening without thinking. Cognitive load equals mental effort required. Organize equals to arrange in a logical order. Compress equals to make shorter. Example topic ideas. My typical day. A memorable vacation. How to make my favorite food. What I did last weekend. My goals for this year. What happens with each round? Round 1, you're slow, searching for words. Round 2, faster, more confident, better organized. Round 3, smooth, fluent, natural sounding. Phrases for describing the method. I practice the 4-3-2 technique weekly. I speak about the same topic 3 times. Each round becomes more fluent. I record myself to hear my progress. This method builds speaking speed. Pro tip: record all 3 rounds and listen back. You'll be amazed at how much more fluent round 3 sounds compared to round 1. Technique number 4, sentence variation practice. This builds mental flexibility and helps you think faster in English. The method: take one simple sentence and practice saying it many different ways. Base sentence: I went to the store. Variations. 1. Add detail. I went to the store yesterday to buy some bread. 2. Change emotion. I had to go to the store again? Guess what? I went to the store and saw my old teacher. 3. Change grammar. I'm going to the store now. Present continuous. If I had gone to the store earlier, I wouldn't be hungry. Past conditional. 4. Change subject. My sister went to the store. Nobody went to the store, so we ordered food online. Key vocabulary for sentence variation. Variation equals a different version of something. Flexibility equals ability to adapt and change. Manipulate equals to change or adjust skillfully. Grammar structure equals the pattern of a sentence. Adapt equals to modify for different situations. Practice with these base sentences. I like coffee. The weather is nice. I'm studying English. I feel tired. For each one, create 5 variations. Add detail, change emotion, change grammar, change subject, change time. Phrases for sentence practice. I practice sentence variations daily. I explore different ways to express one idea. I experiment with grammar structures. I build linguistic flexibility. I play with sentences to improve creativity. You now have 6 powerful techniques to transform your English speaking ability. Quick summary. Mindset. Speak first, polish later. Mistakes are essential. Learn chunks, not isolated words. Practice methods. 3. Self-talk. Narrate your daily life in English. 4. AI practice. Have conversations with chatbots. 5. The 4-3-2 method. Speak about one topic 3 times. Or 6. Sentence variation. Practice one sentence many ways. Your practice plan this week. Daily, 5 to 10 minutes. Self-talk while doing routine activities. Or 1 AI conversation. 3 times this week, 15 minutes each. 1 session of the 4-3-2 method, or 1 session of sentence variation practice. Key phrases to remember. I prioritize speaking practice over passive learning. I speak without worrying about perfection. I learn language in chunks. I practice every day, even if just for 5 minutes. My fluency improves with each conversation. Important reality check. Progress takes time. You won't sound fluent after 1 week. But if you practice consistently for 3 months using these techniques, you will notice significant improvement. The key is consistency, not intensity. 5 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week. Common questions. But I'm too embarrassed to talk to myself. Start when you're alone. Eventually, it feels normal. What if I make mistakes with AI? Perfect! That's the point. AI doesn't judge, so make all the mistakes you need. How long until I'm fluent? Everyone is different, but with daily practice, most people notice real improvement in 2 to 3 months. What technique will you try first? Tell me in the comments. Also, share what usually stops you from speaking practice. Maybe I can help. Remember, every English speaker you admire went through exactly what you're experiencing now. The difference is they kept speaking despite feeling uncomfortable. You can do the same. Thank you for joining me today. Now stop watching lessons and start speaking. Your future fluent self is waiting. Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in your progress.
Hello, my thoughtful English learners. Welcome back to our channel. I want to start with a question that might surprise you. Do you think positive people are just naturally happy all the time? Do you believe some people are born optimistic while others are born negative? What if I told you that's not quite true? Today, we're going to explore the idea that positivity isn't something you're born with. It's something you can practice and learn, like any other skill. We'll learn vocabulary for discussing emotions, energy, boundaries, and daily habits. But more importantly, we'll explore some practical concepts that might change how you think about positivity. And these are useful topics for English conversations about personal development. Let me be clear about something important. This lesson is not about pretending to be happy when you're sad or ignoring difficult emotions. Real, healthy positivity is about making small, gentle choices, even on hard days. It's about having strategies, not forcing fake smiles. If you liked this lesson, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can keep improving your English with us. Today's lesson will give you English phrases for talking about emotions and energy in a mature, balanced way. These are conversations you might have with friends, colleagues, or even yourself. Ready to learn? Let's explore what practiced positivity really means. Let's start by understanding what positivity actually is and what it isn't. Key vocabulary: understanding positivity. Positivity equals a tendency to focus on good aspects and have hope. Optimistic, expecting good things to happen. Innate, something you're born with. Natural. Trait, a quality or characteristic of someone. Practice, to do something regularly to develop a skill. Teaching note, making clear that positivity is a practice, verb, not just a trait, noun. What positivity is not: being cheerful every second, ignoring sadness or difficult emotions, pretending problems don't exist, never feeling down or discouraged. What positivity is: choosing to return to hope again and again, taking small actions even on hard days, treating yourself with gentleness, making conscious choices about your thoughts and energy. Phrases for healthy positivity: I acknowledge my difficult feelings, but I don't stay there. I'm having a hard day and I can still be kind to myself. I choose to return to hope. I practice positivity through small actions. I'm learning to be gentle with myself. Important distinction: there's a big difference between toxic positivity and healthy positivity.
Toxic positivity equals forcing yourself to be happy, ignoring real problems, telling people just think positive when they're struggling. Healthy positivity equals acknowledging reality while still choosing helpful thoughts and actions. Teaching note: this distinction is crucial for emotional well-being. Key vocabulary: emotions. Acknowledge, to recognize and accept something. Suppress, to force down or hide feelings. Unhealthy. Process, to work through emotions in a healthy way. Validate, to recognize that feelings are real and acceptable. Resilience, the ability to recover from difficulties. Phrases for healthy emotional balance. I validate my feelings without letting them control me. It's okay to feel sad sometimes. I'm processing difficult emotions. I don't suppress my feelings, but I don't dwell on them either. I'm building emotional resilience. The core message: positive people aren't people who never feel sad. They're people who have developed strategies for moving through difficult emotions and returning to hope.
Now let's explore a specific strategy. The first thought you have when you wake up. The concept: your brain is especially open and sensitive when you first wake up. The first thought you have can set the tone for your entire day. Key vocabulary: morning mindset. Set the tone equals to establish the mood or atmosphere. Background music: something constant that affects everything else. A metaphor: sensitive, easily affected by things. Conscious, aware, and deliberate. Intention: a planned purpose or goal. Teaching note: set the tone is a very common English expression used in many contexts. How it works: if your first thought is, "Oh no, I'm so stressed about today," that stress becomes the background music for everything that follows. If your first thought is, "I'll start this day gently," that gentleness can carry through your morning. Phrases for morning thoughts: I'll start today gently. Today is a new beginning. I have enough time for what matters. I'm doing my best, and that's enough. I choose peace this morning. A practical example: one person used a sticky note that said, "Start soft," next to their bed. This simple reminder created a pause between waking and worrying. Key vocabulary: creating pauses. Pause, a brief stop or break. Reminder, something that helps you remember. Space, time or room to think. A metaphor. Rush, to hurry, to move too quickly. Gentle, soft, kind, not harsh. How to practice this: identify how you want to feel in the morning: peaceful, strong, gentle. Create one short sentence that captures this feeling. Put this sentence where you'll see it immediately upon waking. Common mistakes: don't make your morning thought a to-do list. I need to do 50 things today create stress, not positivity. Better approaches: I'll take things one step at a time. I have everything I need for today. I trust myself to handle what comes. Phrases for describing this practice: I set a positive intention each morning. I pause before rushing into the day. I choose my first thought consciously. I create space for calm in my morning. I start the day on my own terms. If you liked this lesson, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can keep improving your English with us. Let's talk about something very important: protecting your energy through healthy boundaries. The concept: you have limited energy each day. How you spend it matters. Saying yes to things that drain you means saying no to things that restore you. Key vocabulary: energy and boundaries. Energy is your mental and physical capacity. Drain is to use up or exhaust, like draining water from a pool. Restore is to bring back strength or health. Boundary is a limit you set to protect yourself. Selfish is caring only about yourself. Note that setting boundaries is not selfish. Teaching note: many people worry that boundaries are selfish, but healthy boundaries are actually wise self-care. Important phrase: protecting your energy is not selfish, it's wisdom. Identifying energy drains. Ask yourself, what leaves me feeling heavier, hollow, or tired? It might be certain people who complain constantly, scrolling social media for hours, saying yes to every request, staying in stressful conversations, consuming negative news constantly. Phrases for identifying drains: this situation drains my energy. I feel heavier after spending time with. This habit leaves me feeling empty. I notice this makes me tired. This doesn't serve my well-being. Key vocabulary: setting boundaries. Boundary is a limit or line you won't cross. Decline is to politely say no. Prioritize is to treat something as more important. Allocate is to distribute or assign resources, time, energy. Well-being is overall health and happiness. How to set gentle boundaries. Mute stressful notifications. Say, I need some quiet time tonight. Step back from draining conversations. Limit time on social media. Choose rest over obligations sometimes. Phrases for setting boundaries. I need to protect my energy right now. I'm choosing to step back from this. I'm not available for that at the moment. I need to prioritize my well-being. I'm setting a boundary around this. Common mistakes. Don't say, you're draining my energy. This is confrontational and hurtful. Better, I need some quiet time to recharge. This is about your needs, not blame. The garden metaphor. Your energy is like a small garden. If you give all the water and nutrients away, nothing grows in your own space. But if you protect your garden with wise boundaries, clarity, confidence, and calm can bloom there. Key vocabulary for the metaphor. Cultivate is to grow and care for something. Bloom is to flower or develop fully. Nourish is to provide what's needed for growth. Flourish is to grow and develop successfully. Tend is to care for something regularly. Phrases for energy management. I'm cultivating my inner peace. I tend to my own well-being. I nourish my energy with rest. I let positive things flourish in my life. I'm learning to say no to what drains me. Important note: setting boundaries doesn't mean being unkind to others. It means being kind to yourself while still treating others with respect. Let's explore two final concepts: gratitude as a practice and taking action even when you don't feel like it. Gratitude versus motivation. Motivation comes and goes, like the weather. Some days you feel motivated, other days you don't. Gratitude is more stable. It's like a small candle you can always light. Key vocabulary: gratitude practice. Gratitude, meaning feeling thankful and appreciative. Steady means stable and consistent. Fleeting, meaning lasting only a short time. Notice means to observe and pay attention. Anchor, meaning something that keeps you stable, a metaphor. Teaching note: gratitude is a practice, meaning you actively do it, not just wait for the feeling. How to practice gratitude? Not by forcing yourself to feel joyful, but by pausing to notice one good thing, even on difficult days. Examples: the sunlight on the leaves is beautiful. I have clean water to drink. Someone smiled at me today. I'm still here, still trying. Phrases for gratitude: I pause to notice what's good. I'm grateful for small things. I acknowledge the beauty around me. I appreciate what I have. I find moments of light, even in hard times. Action without perfect emotion. Here's a powerful concept. You don't have to feel good to do something good. You can feel tired and still be gentle with someone. You can feel sad and still speak with kindness. You can feel discouraged and still take one small step forward. Key vocabulary: action and emotion. Decouple, meaning to separate two things that seem connected. Dictate, meaning to control or determine. Trajectory, meaning the path or direction something follows. Shift, meaning to change or move to something different. Values, meaning the principles that guide your behavior. Teaching note: this helps people understand that waiting to feel motivated before acting often doesn't work. Phrases for taking action: I don't wait to feel better before I do better. I act according to my values, not just my mood. I take one small step, even when I'm tired. I choose action over waiting for perfect feelings. I do what I can with what I have today. Today, we've explored positivity as a practice, not a personality trait. Remember, these are strategies and ideas, not rules you must follow. Key takeaways: positivity is learnable, not innate. Your first morning thought can set your day's tone. Protecting your energy through boundaries is wise, not selfish. Gratitude is a practice of noticing, not forcing feelings. You can take positive actions even on low mood days. Important balance. It's also okay to have genuinely difficult days. Need professional help for serious challenges. Not always feel positive. Rest without productivity. Ask for support when needed. Phrases for self-compassion: I'm doing my best with what I have. It's okay to have hard days. I'm gentle with myself. I seek support when I need it. Progress isn't always linear. What resonates with you from today's lesson? Do you have any morning rituals or boundary setting strategies? Share in the comments. Remember, learning English itself requires this kind of practiced positivity, returning to hope when grammar feels hard, taking action even when you don't feel confident, protecting your energy from discouragement. Thank you for exploring these ideas with me today. Be gentle with yourself, practice what feels helpful, and remember that you don't have to be perfect to be growing. Until next time, take care of your energy. Notice small moments of good and keep learning at your own pace.